Alright, here we go. It's gonna be my first time doing this, so y'all kind of stay with me. But this is what I want to do. I want to read y'all a story, and this is gonna be a true story. Straight out the Bible. Nothing false about it. Everything is 100% true. Okay, I'm going to read this. This is when Elijah was taken up to heaven. And I'm going to read this. I may get some words wrong here and there. And I'm going to read this from I think it's the New International Version. So, I don't read King James. It's got too many and all this stuff. So, I get tongue twisted reading that. So, long story short, let's get into this. We're going to read from the Bible today. And we're just going to look at these stories, you know. So, let me do this and then I'm going to get to reading. A lot of people say this is Satan, you know what I'm saying? But, like I said, we're finna get to reading. You may not take me serious because I'm smoking, but we finna go. Okay. Elijah taken up to heaven. When the Lord was about to take Elijah up to heaven in a whirlwind, you know, Elijah and Elisha were on their way from Gilgal. Elijah said to Elisha, "Stay here. The Lord has sent me to Bethel." But Elisha said, "As surely as the Lord lives and as you live, I will not leave you." So they went down to Bethel. Okay. The company of the prophets at Bethel came out of Elisha and asked, "Do you know that your Lord is going to take your master from you today?" "Yes, I know," Elisha replied. "So be quiet." Then Elijah said to him, "Stay here, Elisha. The Lord has sent me to Jericho." And he replied, "As surely as the Lord lives and as you live, I will not leave you." So they went to Jericho. So they're going to Jericho now. The company of prophets at Jericho went up to Elisha and asked him, "Do you know that the Lord is going to take your master from you today?" "Yes, I know," he replied. "So be quiet." So hey man, everywhere I go, man, everybody telling me this, and I already know this, so why don't y'all be quiet? Then Elijah said to him, "Stay here. The Lord has sent me to the Jordan." As he replied, "As surely as the Lord lives and as you live, I will not leave you." So the two of them walked on. So they go. 50 men from the company of the prophets went and stood at a distance, facing the place where Elijah and Elisha had stopped at the Jordan. Water. Elijah took his cloak, rolled it up, and struck the water with it. The water divided to the right and to the left, and the two of them crossed over on dry ground. So, this is a true story now. Let me get y'all. Y'all might be like, "Man, why is he telling us this bullshit?" No, this is a true story. So he got out his cloak, rolled it up, struck it over the water with it, and the water divided to the right and to the left, and the two of them crossed over on dry ground. So, see, I thought, well, you know, as far as you get to reading, I was thinking that Moses was the only one that could split some water, but I was mistaken. I see that Elijah is now, he can split water too, at the Jordan. This is a true story now. They split water. Okay. Now, when they had crossed, Elijah said to Elisha, tell me, what can I do for you before I am taken from you? So, hey man, what you want? You know what I'm saying? I'm finna go, like nigga getting out the pen or something. Hey man, you can get these flippers or whatever. I don't know what they do in the pen, but that's what I have. So, but it's kind of like that. Hey, I'm finna go. What you want, man? I can give you what you want. I'll give you something. So, he said to him, let me inherit a double portion of your spirit, Elijah replied. And you have asked a difficult thing, Elijah said. Yet, if you see me when I am taken from you, it will be yours. Otherwise, it will not. So, otherwise it will not. So, as they were walking along and talking together, suddenly a chariot of fire and horses of fire appeared and separated the two of them. And Elijah went up to heaven in a whirlwind. Let me repeat that. As they were walking along, so they just walking, you know, they walking now. They walking. You know, both of them, they talking, you know, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, a chariot of fire, horses of fire appeared. So I want you to put yourself, you know, thinking that, you know, you and your homeboy walking or whatever, and a chariot of fire and horses of fire come and take him away from you. I mean, you know. And then they take him up into heaven. So, let's talk about, let me just divert off this right quick. So he take him up into heaven. So, I don't know exactly where heaven is. Nobody never really described it, you know, where it's at. But I do know that, you know, if somebody came in some chariot or fire and horses of fire came and took someone away from me, I would be looking at them leave, and they would be going up and up and up. And just think about how far they have to go, what atmosphere, they have to leave the atmosphere and go higher than I am right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got to go. Just think about all the galaxies and stuff to where we can't even see where this heaven has to be, because we done looked so many millions and millions and light years away. So we know that Elijah had to go light years, a whole bunch of light years away. So different atmospheres, you know, no spacesuit. I don't even think, you know, some of the atmosphere he might, spacesuit ain't gonna do you nothing. But however, let's go. Let's continue going on. So, where we at? Where we was at? The fire taking them, the chariots. Okay, and Elijah went up to heaven in a whirlwind. Elisha saw this and cried out, my father, the chariots and horsemen of Israel. And Elijah saw him no more. Then he took hold of his garment and tore it into two. Okay, now Elijah then picked up Elijah's cloak that had fallen from him and went back and stood on the bank of the Jordan. He took the cloak that had fallen from Elijah and stuck it in the